Hi everyone, this is Thalia and Miana from Double Team, and today we're gonna talk about. Wait, I have to say something else first because this video is not going to be about fan service because we had some problems. Well, I had some problems with like saving up stuff and all that, and so we're now gonna talk about that. That will be for next week. So that's my bad. But we're gonna talk about dropping anime now. So like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people have like rules for that, and like some people don't drop anime at all even though they don't like it and all that. So we're just gonna talk about that for a bit. But I think we have both already dropped some anime. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you
I,
have.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, I think none of us is a completionist to the point of like watching a full anime that's that bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I
But
don't see why you would, because like, well, if you would review it maybe, and
yeah, exactly.
that's
I think
yeah.
most people do it because either because they want to like finish it to be able to have an overall view on what the show actually is before criticizing it,
Hmm.
or just like I can also understand the like compulsive impulse of just finishing to be able to put it on completed and just
Yeah.
which sounds like a stupid idea, but I've done that before with some series. Like, oh, there's only like 5 episodes left. I'm going to watch it just so that I can say that I watched it.
Yeah, exactly. I've had the same thing as well. I still have a lot of stuff. Or I just put it on hold and then I don't really watch it again, so you kind of dropped it.
Yeah, I do that too. Like once in a while, I go on my own hold list, and I'm like, I know that I had good intentions about placing this series here, but I'm not really going to watch it, am I? And then I get it on
Yeah.
draft. So I was going to ask you, where do you draw the line? Like, when do you decide that the series is something that you're going to drop, as opposed to like struggling your way through the end?
I don't know. Like sometimes I do follow like the 3 episode rule that a lot of people do, but like for which one was it? Nobunaga the Fool. Like the first episode, I was like, no, done. I don't want to see this
Yep.
because that's if it's stuff that doesn't interest me at all and it just looks stupid to me. I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna be interested in this series, so I just don't watch it. But then you
Yep.
have stuff like Rail Wars from this season that I'm like, I don't know, but you kind of have hope that it might get a little better. So you're like, okay, I'll watch 3 episodes and then we'll see where it goes. I guess.
And some of them you also know from the start, or like more or less from the start, that they are not going to be very good, but you still
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know, they're still entertaining enough, or you're bored enough that you're just going like, oh, I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, a lot of people have that in this season with Sword Art Online and Hamatora. There's a lot of people who hate on those first seasons. Well, not too much hate,
Yeah.
but like some parts of it, but they still watch the second season. So sometimes I do not really understand because if I do really hate on some parts, I'm not gonna watch the second season, to be honest. But yeah, that's not really dropping it. It's like,
Yeah, it's just not starting it.
yeah, I guess.
I
Yeah.
don't know what kind of series did you drop like recently, apart from Nobunaga the Fool, which I must say I'm really sorry for people who have to finish all the series that they start.
Yeah.
And that's like 25 episodes.
Oh god, I would never. Oh no, I would not survive that, to be honest. But the one I dropped from last season was a bottom bow because I just and ping pong because I was just not interested in it. So and that those two I actually dropped at the first episode. But that's not only because I thought the anime would be bad, but also because I had so much series last season that I reviewed and that I watched that I was like, okay, I kind of have to lose like 2 or 3 series just like so I can breathe, so I can just like watch them all and not be like, oh, do I really have to watch this one?
Yeah, your
You know?
content was kind of insane last season.
Yeah.
A good kind of insane, but still insane.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. Like that's also a reason why I would drop anime because mostly I do give like an extra chance to the anime, but if I have too much anime that I'm watching already, I'm just like, I'll watch it later. I think Albarambo I even put on hold, but I'm probably gonna,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch that again. I mean, I'm
I
not.
don't even remember if I got that one on my list because no, I didn't because I didn't finish episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. But you did watch Ping Pong though.
Yeah, I did through the
Yeah.
end.
Mm.
But I did drop stuff from last season. I dropped Escan Log in Thalia.
Yeah, I was thinking about dropping that one because it was just so boring. But I was like, maybe there's still something going to happen with the ship, that they were talking about in the first episode. That's
Yeah.
why I kept watching, because that was like the mystery thing about the whole series. And I was like, are they finally gonna show it? And they showed it in like the last 2 or 3 episodes, and then I was like, ah. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
Have you
want
dropped? Sorry. Have you dropped anything of this season already? Like summer season?
No, but there's stuff like for now. I have another rule, so normally I just watch everything from every season. But now I'm just like, I'm gonna watch the ones that people talk about the most and what people are psyched about the most. So I did that now, and I think I have only like 12 anime from this season. Apart from like last season and winter, I watched like 20 of them. So it will give me more like time to breathe and more
Yeah.
time to actually focus on the anime and make more reviews on it, because if you watch too much, it's just like, ugh. But yeah, I didn't drop. I didn't. No, not yet. I mean, nothing has disappointed me yet. So I'm like, except for like Rail Wars. So I don't know. I might drop that one if
I
it's
think I'm
not like
going
I
with
want
the
it to
three
be.
episode rule
Yeah.
when it comes to Railways. I dropped one though. I dropped Dramatical Murder.
Oh, I didn't even start that one because I didn't hear like very good things about it. So I was like,
I don't know why, but I still wanted to check it out. I knew that it was going to be bad, but I still watched episode 1.
yeah,
So then I decided, yeah, I'm not going to watch it. I really don't feel like it.
yeah, I wanted to watch it too actually, but then I saw reviews of a couple of people, and I was just like, yeah, you know, if it does get better in like 5 or 3 episodes, I might watch it. But how it is now, I can like skip it, I guess. So
Do you tend to drop more shows out of a specific like genre, or it's just like?
oh yeah, mecha. I don't know why. It's like I've never been into mecha a lot, but now since last season, since I saw Sidonia no Kishi, like I give it a shot more often. So for this one, I picked Ognowa Zero, but that has like a lot of big names working on it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if this one is bad, I mean, it should
Yeah, I
not disappoint
understand
me. But still, I mean, there's a possibility since I don't really like mecha. But yeah,
I actually like when it comes to, because I dislike very typical haruns. I thought that would be like the style that I drop most often,
hmm
but actually it's not, because usually I don't start those.
oh yeah,
So basically, what ended up is that I drop a lot of fantasy related shows because I tend to get like really excited because fantasy,
hmm
and not all of them are good. So
yeah.
then like I was checking my drop list and I was like, holy shit, I really drop a lot of like fantasy supernatural elements kind of series.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm actually gonna check out my drop list as well. But I think like what I do with my like your to hold like on hold list,
Yeah.
I sometimes I check it out and I do look like, am I really gonna watch this or not? And then I just drop it instead, because otherwise the list keeps growing and you can't like, it's too much and you're not gonna ever watch it anyways. So
Yeah, I do the same. Do you drop like series towards like more towards the end?
yeah,
After the 3 episode rule?
I just saw that Mahoka. Mahoka Coco Toasted. I dropped that one at episode 9. So
I got that one on hold still, but I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get
yeah.
it out of there.
Oh,
I think the one that I dropped, apart from like stuff that I have has dropped that I watched during my childhood and I never completed because I watched it on TV. Apart from that, the latest that I have dropped the series like episode 6 or 7.
yeah. I see another one,
Yeah.
but it's on hold. But I should put it on.
Oh no, actually I have one that has 8. But yeah, it's always around that. If I try to watch after episode 3.
Well, that's the thing. Like, mostly if it's like 24 or 26 episodes per anime, you drop it like around 8 or something because you want to give it a shot because it's gonna go on for longer. And then for the 12 episodes ones, it's always like 3 or something because you're almost halfway anyway. So
Yeah.
you can like think more about like how it's going to go when it's shorter.
Yeah, I actually never like really considered that. I just like looked at the 3 episode rule as kind of an absolute rule, but now that you said that, that makes a lot of sense. And looking at my drop lists, I can see that I do that without being on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you ever, yeah, that's the question. Do you ever pick a series that you got dropped and put it back on hold?
Yeah, I see that I did that with... Wait, why is Nobunaga the Fool on hold? No, what the... Why is it? I didn't change that one.
Right now.
Even Tenjo Tengi is on hold. What the fuck? I think I'm like...
You have to do that cleanup.
Yeah, I have to do a cleanup. But mostly I'm like... I feel bad when I drop anime, so sometimes I put it on hold instead without me realizing like I'm not gonna watch it again. So, god damn it, yeah, I have to clean my list. So,
because I think I know why that happens. Actually, it's like the thing is, if a series is good or fairly good, you're going to keep watching it, even if it's not perfect. And if it's very bad, you instantly drop it. But if it's just like in the middle, you're going to get it on hold because, I'm going to pick it up afterwards when I'm bored. And that never happens.
No, because there's too much anime. There's no way you're gonna pick that up again.
That's logic. You're like, this is not that bad. So you get it on hold.
When there's like a lot of masterpieces of anime that I still haven't watched yet. So then I'm like, sometimes I have days like watching at that list, like, why? Like,
yeah, but like at the same time, it's not something that I do that often, but at the same never mind that. My sister being super helpful. I am trying to record. Sometimes I do feel like watching something that is not that good and not that bad because I don't want to think.
Yeah.
And I do occasionally go on my on hold list and get one of those series out and finish it. But it's not as frequent as like the size of my on hold list.
Yeah. I get what you mean. But yeah, for me, like when it's on the drop list, I'm not gonna watch it again. That's why you have on hold. So I'm like,
yeah.
But still, my list on hold list doesn't make any sense either. So
yeah, after this, you're going to go like drop.
Probably, because I just checked my hummingbird. There's only two anime that are in my drop list. Even Abarenbo isn't in my list, so because I feel bad that I drop stuff, I just delete them. And like I never watch them, so I just delete it because I feel too bad like dropping stuff.
How many series would you say that you drop like per season, more or less?
2, something like that.
So 2 out of like 15 to 20.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's alright. For last season, it was 3 actually. Abarenbo, Maho Shoujo Taisen or whatever it was called.
Taisen, yeah. Yeah, that's still running, by the way.
Yeah, and Mahoka. Those are the 3. And Ping Pong. Oh shit, that's 4 already. Okay, so let's just say 2 to 4. It depends how much I watch.
A fifth to a quarter of the season.
Yeah,
you get on drop.
Well, only when I watched everything though, because now I'm not gonna watch everything. So I mean.
Yeah. Well, do you think that like expectations take a big role in what you drop and what you don't?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have that a lot, especially like a bottom row. I didn't expect it to be that stupid. I expected it to be about sports, and that wasn't the case. So I mean, if you are expecting something completely different, you're kind of disappointed, and it makes you want to like drop it because you're like, no, I didn't want to see this. So. That's just an example. Like for Mahoka, it's the same. Like, I expected more action and all that kind of stuff. There is action, but it's too boring and it's too much talking and it was not what I expected. So,
yeah,
I guess Yeah, that does play a big role in it. Is that the same for you or not?
For me, it depends if it's like my expectations or the expectations that I got out of the community.
Oh.
Because if it's like a very hyped show, for instance, I got that with Guilty Crown. I didn't like Guilty Crown all that much, but it was really hyped and everybody was talking about it. Like the people that I knew of the Portuguese community before I got like involved with the rest were really talking about and cosplaying and doing all the things about Guilty Crown. So I wasn't enjoying it as much, but I still didn't want to drop it because I wanted to know like what the hype was about. And if I was going to be the only person saying, "Oh, I didn't like this," I want to have like the full vision of why.
Yeah, I
So
do. I
finished
do
it.
get that. Like if I have the same thing, like for something that is really overhyped, I want to check it out too, just to know what it is about, and so I can compare it to other series and like tell people why you should not check it. But
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
it's or
Yeah,
you
I'm the
should check
same
it. I
with
mean,
that.
it's the same, but yeah, for me it's the same as well. But I do look at my own expectations first, and then I look to what other people say.
Yeah. I think neither of us ever reviews or talks about series that we don't finish, apart from like first impressions
Yeah.
or just casually. But we don't do like reviews of shows that we drop.
No.
At least that's how I do it.
Yeah, it's the same with me because I'm just like, if you're gonna drop something, that just means that you didn't like it. So why would you like people who still watch the whole series and review it? I kind of feel bad for them wasting their time on an anime that they didn't enjoy. You know, like I mean, they're
Yeah.
helping people with kind of reviewing it, but I mean, you can already tell when you're like halfway through or something that you don't like it. So you can just tell the people what you don't like about that. I mean, that's my opinion.
I would actually like if I wanted to do a review of a show that I thought it was really bad, I would probably try to finish it so that I could have like all the points that I don't like about the series nailed down.
Yeah.
For instance, I'm never going to review Nobunaga the Fool because I don't want to go through that process.
Yeah.
But for instance, I might review a series that I didn't like, which was Dansai Bunri no Crime Edge.
I've heard
Because I
from that.
finished the whole thing. It is 13 episodes, I think. And I'm like, yeah, this is everything is talking to me, and I'm like, I can't think.
It's all right.
Never mind. But yeah, that's the deal. That's the perfect finale for the episode.
Wait, you didn't answer the question like if you drop a lot of stuff when the season is going on.
Oh, I'd say I drop more or less a fifth of what I watch, unless I'm only watching like really good stuff. But tendentially, I'm like I'm only going to watch these, and then in the days in between, because a lot of series just come out on the same day. So you're like, I'm only going to watch the very good shows, but they're all on a Thursday. So then you get bored and you start other crap.
Yeah.
And that's how I end up having a bigger list than I meant to.
Yeah, that's the same with me. Because now I've seen everything now, and I want to be like, oh, I want to check out more. But then I'm like, I don't want to drop stuff. So I don't want to. So I check out reviews, like first impressions from other people. But then even though they say that they might drop it, I want to know why. So sometimes I do check that out. So that's just my fault. I mean, that's just me being bored. It's the same for me.
Yeah. Sometimes that does have the opposite effect. You're like, this is so bad, and people are like, yeah, I want to know. I want to see the badness.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for this episode, I guess. I mean, I think we've said everything. Or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So next week will be the fan service episodes, and after that, you'll hear that in the next episode. So.
Oh yeah. By the way, like, you probably will figure that out from just watching the videos, but the next videos will be pre-recorded because I'm not going to be here because I'm going to be in Japan. So there's still going to be double team, so don't worry about that. But it's just Thalia is going to do all the work, putting out the episodes while I'm not on.
You'll be in fucking Japan.
Yeah.
God damn it.
you're going to be like, oh, the new episode is out, and I'm going to be like, yeah, but I'm like, I'm in Tokyo. I can't right now.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, you can look forward to that.
Yeah.
And you can give Miana all your jealousy on her Twitter because
Yes.
she's going to
And
Japan.
my YouTube, because I'm going to post all the things. I'm going to spam everybody.
Yeah, vlog away.
Also, we might or might not have a live stream this weekend. We still don't know. So we have to debate about that.
But we'll just keep you updated on Twitter
Exactly.
and all that stuff. So
because it's the 20th episode already and stuff.
Kind of crazy, but yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this episode. We'll just see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.